How's it going, guys? Brian from Apex Detail. How are you today? Honoring your requests once again, and I'm really excited about this one. We will be showcasing the Griot Garage's new G9 polisher. I'm excited, so let's get right into this. Starting with the what's included portion of the video, of course, the polisher itself with a 6-inch backing plate. You can get a 5-inch, will work with this as well. Quick disconnect 10-foot cord. 25-foot optional cord is also available. Extra set of brushes, manual, handy-dandy little tote case for your accessories, the backing plate wrench, and a sticker. Time for the closer look segment of the video, and as you can see, the G9 is not some upgraded parts on the G6. It is a total redesign of the polisher, and you can see the difference in length, width, height, shape. Everything has been completely redesigned. The thing you're going to notice right away is how the G9 is balanced on its back, so the backing plate and pad are facing straight up. The G6 did not have this ridge to balance your polisher like that. Next, we'll talk about the cord. This is a quick disconnect cord with a pin on the gusset here. These are notoriously the weakest point on a polisher where the cord meets the polisher itself. And this is reinforced, very strong, and you simply and you'll hear it click. Push it in, pull it out, insert the cord, and you can hear that click, and it's not going anywhere. Comes with a 10-foot cord. A 25-foot cord is an option. Comes with a 6-inch backing plate. The counterbalance will work well with a 6-inch or 5-inch. And now to the ergonomic design. The double shot rubber is just about everywhere they would anticipate you grabbing or holding or gripping the machine while in use, especially right here. 1, 2, 3, 4 spots around the handle. Spot around the speed dial here, which is double-sided, so if you're left-handed or right-sided, you can operate the speed dial. Tactile feedback is very nice. The indents are obvious, so you know what speed you're in, and it will not easily bump out of the speed that you have selected. And some more of the double shot rubber underneath here, some more grip. The platypus handle up on the top with their Griot Garage signature design down on the bottom here, and then also around the shroud. Very nice, very comfortable. Here are the vents for the fan-cooled counterbalance on either side. Here's the brush port, one on either side for quick access to the brushes when they need to be swapped out. Cooling vents, temperature control vents, one down here, one on either side. And finally, the lockable trigger. Some other information, constant speed control, we'll talk about that when we get to the look inside segment. 9mm throw. 6-inch and 5-inch backing plates work well with it. A 5/16 spindle thread. Orbits per minute, 2,000 to 6,400. And the power, 1,000 watts. Again, 10-foot cord with a 25-foot option. Weight of the unit, just over 5 pounds, about a half-pound lighter than the earlier model. Time for the look inside segment. A 14mm backing plate wrench is included, and there's plenty of room to get in there and get access. You can go with a 5-inch backing plate. With the backing plate removed, the fanned counterbalance is exposed, keeping everything cool in this area. And also the sealed bearings are a very, very good sign. Things are held together here by galvanized panhead T25. And you're going to notice, if I can get the right angle with the light here, the PA6 GF30. That is 30% glass fiber reinforced polyamide, very strong, high impact plastic. Here's an up close look at the fanned counterbalanced and sealed bearings. High quality, high dense metal. As we pull off the shroud, looking at the double shot rubber, we can also see the stamp of the PA6 GF30. In the moment of truth, as we just gently wiggle and get to the precision CNC machined high density spindle gear and pinion gear. And guys, it's almost, Griot's Garage probably doesn't even know this tiny channel exists. However, I really do appreciate not having to swap out the grease. This is Mobile XEP Premium, a high temperature grease. Keep it in there, guys. By the way, the ring gear and pinion gear the placement is just right where it's not too tight, not too loose, sloppy, vibration, too tight, a spike in temperature, which is not good for the tool. If we look at the rotor, you can see the directional fan keeps everything nice and cool in there. All the windings have a resin, dipped in a resin. It's supposed to be common, however, I don't see it in some of the grinders and polishers out there. It's a nice protective coating for all the windings and keeps them safe, prevents shorts. This is a huge thing that we look for if you are familiar with my polisher reviews. Having this resin down here where the windings come into the commutator, this keeps everything nice and bound and nice and tight with all the vibration not coming loose, causing a short. And then you have the sealed bearings. I mean, everything looks fantastic in here. The lamentations look fantastic. Let's take a look in here. Again, the field winding all dipped in a coating. Everything's nice and clean. Gorgeous unit. Before we crack this portion of the polisher open, let's talk about the cord one more time. Again, a quick disconnect and everything is real snug fitting. And you can hear it. You can hear the tactile feedback as the cord locks itself in place. Then you push that tab and it will release again. The cord is not the cheap Junior Service thermoplastic casing. It is a nice thermoplastic rubber, which is pliable. You get it up over your shoulder. It's nice and comfortable. It's not a hard, stiff plastic. I love it. We take apart the handle, again stamped with the PA630. And then we'll start with the female end of the quick disconnect for the cord, running to the switch, a power switch. I'd like to see the little PCB for the speed control, at least protected with some sort of resin. All the wiring here is nice and clean. Spade clamp, that we have the shrink wrap over the connections. Really, everything in here is nice and tidy and neat and just the way I would like to see it out of a polisher that I owned. Okay, let's get this together. And we'll demonstrate using the polisher on a panel. All right, I'll fire up the unit, go through the speed settings so you can hear it. If you had the polisher with you and in use for a full day's work, full correction, the vibration is more than tolerable and best in between the third and fourth speed setting. And also the noise, the sound of the machine is acceptable. It has more than enough power and is a very, very well put together machine. For the final thought segment of the video, the machine is well put together inside and out, has a great feel to it, a real tight tank of a machine, and is a real huge step up above the G6. I highly recommend for the beginner, the enthusiast, and the professional alike. And just to sum it up, go get them while they're hot. Guys, if you're enjoying the channel and its content and it's helpful, like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell. It will let you know as soon as we have fresh content available for your viewing pleasure.